Hi, it's me again. This is part two. I wanted to share with you just my word work, and this is really so exciting because my students really love to do this. Um, I have a red group, a yellow group, and a red, blue, and green are my three group colors: red, blue, and green. And they're separated based on what their skill deficits are. Um, Here's an example of one of the books. What's so funny? And with my reading program that I use, I'm giving activities, printables, and such um, stuff so that my students can learn how to be more independent. They're able to take their booklets home, but they also have their story that's in color and it's interactive on their screen. So, from those words that I find that are both in the book and when I follow my Wharton Gillingham program, I use the new sounds and words that those sounds best complement. Um, all my kids are given, I have a couple of different themes. This says I'm a super speller, and it has the new vocabulary words for that reading level. And it also has the new, um, the Wharton Gillingham sound and words that fit within that program. So I used the two together. So the first thing I do, and this starts on Tuesday, is they have to write their new words down. And we give them a copy of their words. Now, this certain book also has them on Mondays. This is Writing in a Rainbow. So I think maybe this will give you an idea of what our word work activities are. Now, this booklet is a must. They have to complete the booklet. Anything in addition to is extra, but I make it fun for them too. It's rhyme time. The word is such. They said much. And wash. Yeah, we encourage nonsense words. Wednesday, be a sentence superhero. Thursday, syllable sorter. Friday, they may practice or do a quiz. But what we also do here is they learn how to do graphic organizers. That's also in part of the plan. Then we have different activities, such as we, of course, use the whiteboard to practice writing their words on the whiteboard. They also use Play-Doh so that they can write the words out. They usually do that on the first day. They practice writing out their words with Play-Doh, and then they go to writing with it. This is always a fun activity. And you can get any of these wonderful activities for your kids. I love this one. It's the typewriter, and they write a couple words up here, and then they practice typing out the words down there, which gets them familiar with their computer. I'm very fortunate all my students are with laptop Chromebooks. So everyone has accessibility. On here, this is ransom letters. I got that off of a site. Kids cut them out and spell words. Don't go away. We do printing. We do stamping. So the kids can stamp their words that they know. It's whatever you can find that'll engage them. Let me see what else. Oh, here's some of their Play-Doh. I just keep these plastic things, and they each get a thing of Play-Doh. We did this during COVID, and I would send this home with the kids, and we would do it together online every Monday when I had my students at home and I was at school and we were visual, I would drop off every Monday a packet of supplies for that week of what the kids needed. Um, and a lot of times that just would be the new booklet, and the kids would know the routine and what to do because they were taught that. Um, Many of my students did quite well during COVID. I had the few that struggled like everybody else does, but a lot of my students progressed on. Here's a cool activity. This is called Ghost Words. You get a white crayon and write the word, and then you get a color that you want, and then the kids write over it, and then that white comes through and they see their ghost word. Got that off of Teacher Pay Teacher. If you have kids that like to draw, there's a comic book. If the kids want to, or put words in alphabetical order. And of course, we have more manipulatives where we can string the blocks and the letters. So that the kids can, if they want to, if they're not a writer, then you can just give them blocks and they can spell that way and show it to you when they're done. Q and O. OQ. We have magnetic letters. And then I also have magnetic sand that the kids want to write in. But these are just a few of the sheets that I shared with you. There are so many more. All my students get an agenda book so that they can write down their words for that week. And then when it goes home, and if the parents want to sit and work with them, they can do that. But the most important thing I tell parents is please just read with your child for that 20 minutes. That is the most best gift you can give your child, is to just do that. This is in addition to. So again, I have the 3 stations. I have 3 different tables that the students rotate on, and they each get 15 minutes with a few minutes in between. But I do want to show you something that I've done in my classroom that maybe you might be interested in. I'm going to have you come over here with me. This is my classroom. We're almost ready. I'll show you this way. Outside. Sorry if you're not seeing this the best. That's my library over here. That's also a station over there. I have a movement area that I'm very excited about. I'm going to share that with you. It's not completely set up, but it's getting there, okay? I have some students that are with very limited fine motor skills. So that's what that area back there is for them to be on the mat and practice some of their fine motor. Those are for my more significant disabilities. I have a ball bouncer. I have a trampoline. This thing that's covered up right here is my squeeze machine. Boy, that's a miracle worker. When I had my students last year, I had a student that needed a swing and I just had it hung here. And then I bought these cool dividers from Lakeshore. Here we use the zones of regulation. That's what you're seeing posted up there right now. And then on my board are my visuals for math. And then, of course, our computer station. That's my room desk over there, still being worked on. I do have an area that we do, which is calendar and weather. And all my students learn how to tell time on both analog and digital. And probably within the last 3 years, I've had 26 kids come through, but I would say 20 of them learned how to tell time by the time they left here using analog and digital. Within 5 minutes, they were very good. So, what I want to say is that you can contact me, and I'll leave my information here for you to see. And if you have any more questions or you want to know any more information on how I do my 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 stations, or if you need to know more information about the curriculum that I use that is accessible for my students, because there's a lot out there that is not accessible to our student population, and it's quite unfair. But I did find this, and I'm grateful. Yes, I have to pay for it, or I get grants to pay for my program. But what can you not celebrate when you're paying under $200 a year for a program that's accessible for all your students and promotes their learning and their growth? You can't. So again, thank you for stopping by my YouTube station, and I hope to hear or see from you guys soon. Bye.